Well, hello there, Pisces. Welcome to Private Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 16th through the 22nd of March. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and I have this guiding card for you for the month, which is all about success. It's telling me that whatever you touch is going to turn out perfect, so carry on, do your work. All the struggle is going to be for pure success, all right? Excellent. So I'm going to set that aside. And we'll talk about our guiding messages from my better angels. One of them is self-care. We have been in the process of getting into the rhythm of doing good things for ourselves. This could be journaling, physical activity, dieting, or even meditating, or anything else. And we really went back to our old routine from a long time ago, and we were starting at the very bottom of the rung, like we did the 50 sit-ups instead of the 200 that we were up to last time we finished or stopped doing the routine. So we started at the bottom, right? We're like, okay, so we've done the 50 for like 2 weeks. We need a new challenge, and it's time to start with a new challenge. We're spicing it up a little bit. We're going to add a little extra. We're going to do a little more, and it's going to really be quite brilliant, okay? So pay attention to what this means for you, okay? It will be more than you thought, but it'll be awesome, okay? So if you're journaling and you want to add like a guiding word for each time you sit down to journal that gives you a point of reference, right? Add breath work into your meditations. That would be a new way to take it to a higher level. If you wanted to start fasting on weekends, juice fasting, I mean, that way you can take your diet to a different level and get better results. Or even adding a little ankle weights while you go on a walk or something like that that will help take your exercise to a new level or a new route. All right, so whatever it is, spice it up a little bit and see how it goes, okay? The other message we have from my better angels is talking about keeping an ear out, one ear out, for what's going on in the rest of the world. We're paying attention to the universe around us, and that's cool. It's giving us new information that we can take in and put through the filters, of course, take on what's necessary and handle your business according to how those things manage to manifest for you, towards you, about you, right? And anything else, we want to still at least acknowledge what it is and figure out how it affects our friends, neighbors, peers, coworkers, whatever, all those people around us that we interact with on the regular. We want to check and see how that affects those people so that we can better empathize with them and at least know what they're going through, all right? So that's it. We're just trying to be more accessible, emotionally available to our friends, family, and coworkers, all right? So that's good news. Love it. Let's get into the cards. All right. So these are the cards from the overview video, and these are pre-programmed cards we're going to use to expand on what's going on here. All right, so, we have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is talking about the foundation of your heart. So this week, we want to focus in on what is going on in our hearts, what is working for us, what is working for our heart space. We are really observing who we are and how we are in our relationships. We want to see what that means for us and how it's going, right? Are we having the same reactions? Are we getting the same good feeling out of it that we want? We do want to pay attention to the reactions and the results we're getting in every one of those situations. And in our assessments, we have discovered that there's somebody in our life that is no longer working out. It's not that they're bad people, it's just they're not right for us. And it's okay to release them. This is about creating a good boundary. This person has tried to be useful or tried to, well, they keep coming around and needing stuff from you, which is one of those things where you no longer have the energy or anything that you want to give them because they just keep taking and there's no growth on their part. So whoever they are, we can release them and create good boundaries, and it will help you have less on your plate. So that's good news. Nobody wants to come home and worry about who's going to be sitting on the front porch all the time, okay? So now we have the Page of Wands. There will be something that you need to learn so that you can better understand or even do what you're doing better. So you may have a class you need to take for work. This could be a little YouTube class that you take that helps you better understand some of the technology at work, or even the people around you, all right? This could be part of you putting your ear outside, getting new information that helps you better understand what other people are going through, all right? So even though people are going through stuff, it doesn't mean you have to be the sole supporter of another person, right? So if this person doesn't have another hustle, you might just get them information about places they can get help and then send them on their way, okay? You don't have to be the one doing it personally, okay? Now then, this card here is talking about what's blocking you. We were talking about memories of past relationships. So maybe this guy here is reminding you of somebody else you had to deal with also who was doing the same thing, continuing to put you in a situation where you were helping and you were helping and you're helping, and you're remembering how it went. How did it end? And you were like, I didn't like how it ended then, and that's part of why I've been trying not to do this. Oh, isn't that interesting? So you supported somebody over and over and over again, and they, when you finally cut them off, it didn't go well, and it went poorly. And so your heart has been telling you, don't cut them off, don't cut them off, don't cut them off, don't cut them off. If you cut them off, it'll go very poorly, something bad will happen, and we don't want to do that. Ugh. But this is a different situation, this is a different person. You're going to give them ideas about what they can do instead, and you're going to make the boundary and say, no, we're done, thanks. Because you can't carry them. You can't carry them all the way, okay? I know you had a bad experience, but now you're going to do just something different, all right? So the Wheel of Fortune is here showing that this is not a karmic lesson. This is not about your karma. You haven't been, this isn't something you have to keep doing over and over again to get better at it. It's just something you have to do, okay? But at the same time, this isn't time for you to be alone either. So you might be wanting to hang out with some folks. In fact, it would be better if you did hang out with some folks. If you were all by yourself all the time, that's not going to work out so well, okay? So do what you got to do to be around people. I don't mean a party, I mean just people, okay? So good. Now, the solution is creating some structure for yourself and your belief system that you can go back to and say, hey, check it out, me and the big guy, we're cool. I'm talking to the big guy about all this stuff that's going on. I'm having a lot of feelings about this, because you have a big heart, Pisces. You really do. You have a big heart, and you'll bend over backwards for so many people, for so many things, but you get taken advantage of a lot. And that's why you're having this issue. So you're in this place where you're like, I need to create some sort of, you want to be closer to the big guy and know that you're doing it right. And you're not doing it wrong, and that nothing bad is going to happen. And so by having this structural something that you can go and, it could be a beautiful fountain you created, that where you just go and listen to the water, and the water calms you and soothes you and reminds you how beautiful life can be, and that when you're connected to it all, you are amazing. So it's good. I think that you're going to find your calm. You're going to find something that creates calm for you. That is really what this is about, a physical manifestation of something that helps you create calm in your life. It doesn't have to be faith-based one way or the other. It just happens that the F word comes up a lot. Sorry. Two of Swords is showing up here, showing that you don't have to be afraid. Everything that's going on is okay, and you're not going to ruin anybody. You're not breaking them down into tiny little pieces. You are, in fact, giving them what they need. There are many success stories that start out with somebody pushed me to do something more with myself than sit on the curb and pretend like everything was great. I needed a push, I needed a shove in the right direction, and so did it. And I commend them, and I love them from afar, because we can't hang out anymore. But you know, that person showed me that I can do better. They had faith in my capacity to do better, but they also knew that they couldn't let me sit on the couch all the time. I had to get off the couch. So they put pokey things in the couch. This is about you not being afraid to do what you need to do, okay? You're cool. The King of Pentacles is showing up. There's a financially motivated male energy person who is going to be, they like to talk about all the good deals they got. Hey, I got this, I got that. Look at me, I got a good deal on this. Did I tell you how much I spent on my car? So whoever this is, they like to gloat when they get a good deal. That's how you know who this person is. They're very smart with their money, and they always have extra. So that's good to know. And this person is just showing up. They may or may not become something more in your life, but I feel like they might have a little advice for you in the mix. Don't be afraid to have a conversation and hear what they have to say. It doesn't mean that they're going to fix, change, or alter your life one way or the other. You may find that in their advice is useful, or you might find it something that you just stick in your back pocket for later, okay? Cool. Let's go ahead and get you a message from the cosmos. All right. Yes. What do we have here for Pisces? That's the one. Nope, that's the one. All right. What do we get? Check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. Haha. Check in with your body and release any tension you're carrying. So this card is telling me that, yeah, you are, this is all very stressful. This has all been very stressful for you. And you're trying very hard to make the exact right decision. And life is messy, but you're going to do just fine. And I want you to release the tension. Just let it go. You're doing the very best you can, and that's all anyone can ask of you. All right? Perfect. All right, we'll set that one over here. And you need a pocket full of rocks. Let's get that for you. All right? Okay, so we have smoky quartz. We have black obsidian. Dun, dun, dun. And we have rose quartz. What a wonderful combo. So, black obsidian is about you feeling grounded and comfortable in your body, but also sucking up negativity as it comes towards you. So like negativity while you're dealing with the situation here, possibly with those feelings that come up from, even your feelings can block you from doing the right things. So do the right things, carry this stone, and it will suck up the negativity that's probably self-created. So we do that sometimes. We make ourselves feel weird for making decisions. So, and of course, smoky quartz is the first chakra stone, but it helps us get rid of things we don't need anymore. So it's going to be really good for you to help you make the moves, do the things you need to do, and lighten your load. All right? This is great for cleaning out closets. This is great for cleaning out the garage. This is great for cleaning out our friend groups. So be aware and be cautious, but also think it through and carry this stone, and it will help it be easier. All right? You'll find the right words, and you'll find everything you need to, because here, this is rose quartz, and it's showing that we're healing our hearts. This is an extra love for your heart to say, hey, I know you're going through a hard thing. This is a wonderful Band-Aid stone. It goes to your heart and adds extra love. It adds extra loads of love to your heart, and it doesn't take very much. It doesn't take very much to add extra love to your heart, and your heart will feel the compassion, it will feel the empathy, but it will also be very clear that what needs to be done, and you'll use loving words as you release this person out into the world, okay? So you are helping this person out even though they don't maybe see it right now, and that's okay, all right? You're also helping you out because you need the help too, all right? So let's go ahead and, of course, you don't have to carry those stones if you don't want to, but you're perfectly welcome to if you like. Let me know how they work for you. Leave a comment below. Come back on Wednesday. Share how it's going. We'll fix, change, and alter those stones to be better suited to you personally if you need to. Let me know what's happening. And of course, if you want to carry something else, let me know what you got. And if you want to fix, change, and alter that situation, or with a little help, discuss it with me. We'll have a conversation, talk about it the following Wednesday. That would be great. I'd really appreciate that. It would be fun for me. All right. And of course, if you want to comment on the reading itself, I appreciate that too. If you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed, you're going to miss out on all the good things I'm sharing next week when we come back together and talk about the 23rd through the 29th. So come on back, subscribe, and it helps my little channel grow. I appreciate the one and the all of you so very much. I can't wait to see you next week. Thank you.